my name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. Let me know if you hear me. That's important. Let me check first the microphone to be sure because we have to celebrate today. We have to celebrate. Let me check if we have the good one. Yes, we have the good microphone. We are there. It's long time. It's already 5 days since I didn't do a live. And we are back. We are back with Juventus, with Federico Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi scoring goal, and then Danilo with a 2-0. This one is for all the haters. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, guys. I am happy because today, mamma mia. What's happening? Rauf immediately with fino alla fine. Danilo, what a player. Reese becoming a member for the 4th consecutive month. Grande Rauf. Let's play it again. You are hearing me low. Wait. Can we go a bit louder? Yeah, wait. We can do that. Probably the settings are a bit wrong with the sound, guys. I will try to go to Mac. Yeah, it was really low. Now you should hear me a lot louder. Maybe even too loud. Now you should hear me a lot louder. Lot louder. Isn't it? Microphone sounds good to me. Now the volume. Now, yes. People are saying yes. Grande Juve. 5 days without live. I was missing you. And guys, today, I tell you the truth. I was destroyed. It's since this morning. I woke up. I went on Twitter. Vincenzo Italiano, and it's good, and it's because he's the real bald guy, and Allegri is not really bald guy because he still have a few hairs, and it's not okay because Vincenzo Italiano is playing offensive football, and we are done, and this is because Italiano. Okay. Play the game, and then we will see, mamma mia. And we are sure we will lose. And we hope we will lose, because if we lose, that means that Allegri will be smashed out. Because Agnelli will go out, Pogba will go out. He's already out again. He will go out 2 times. Mamma mia, disaster. And then we go to the final. Does that mean that we won the final? Absolutely not. We did nothing. We did only what we had to do, being the Juventus, going into the final of Coppa Italia. Then we will see what will happen. GTA also becoming a member for the 6th consecutive month. Grande GTA, who is saying beautiful win, Grande Juve. Look, we'll speak about the game. You know it, huh? The first moments of the life, we start with emotions. Because we have so much emotions that we are building up. Then I go to the Juve channel. I celebrate the goals if we can. I try to explain with the people. Then I need to be with the people here on the channel to go full power, to explain, to celebrate. A win is a win, my friends. That goal of Bernardeschi is phenomenal. That Veronica of De Ligt was a disaster, but really funny. And then he did something that if he was scoring, the stadium would collapse. It would collapse, guys, because it was fantastic what they did. Fantastic De Ligt. And then Danilo, that was criticized because why is he playing? He's scoring goal. Rabiot, beautiful performance. Zakaria, he needed to grow during the game. We will go through all these kind of things. First of all, let me say hello to the people, but also thank you for the first donation of the evening. Thank you, Dennis Bajrami. Thank you, my friend, who's saying Forza Beppe, Forza Juve, Forza Juventini. Great game. Just to clear up one thing, new fans need to respect Allegri, 5 Scudetti, 2 Champions League runner-up, and 4 Coppa. We need time, but we are on a good path. We love you all. I will even add on that we won 2 more Super Coppa with Allegri. It's 11 in 5 years. He never went with a trophy last year. Does that mean that Allegri is perfect? No. Does that mean that Allegri didn't do any mistake? No. Can we blame Allegri this season for a lot of things? Yes, of course. But what I'm seeing online is a disaster. But then, that's another thing. Respect is important for Allegri, for Rabiot, for Perin, for Szczesny, Respect is important for everything, for me towards you in the chat, my friends, but also for Juventus. Especially if we are supporters of Juventus, a bit of respect would not be bad. A team that is able to create a strong Juventus women team that is going into the quarterfinals of Champions League for the first time in history. Under 19 that will play versus Benfica in semi-final of Youth League for the first time. Continassa. Guys, a bit of respect would not be too much. Would not be too much. Thank you for your donation, Dennis. Let me try if the sound is working. Let me know if you hear it. Hey, that's a beautiful one. Grande guys. So let me say hello to the people. Ciao Stavros, ciao Tarik, ciao Maric. All the people are here. Marian is there. Paul Enrico, Alessio that was together with me on the live of Juve. Ciao Mike, ciao Maric again. Ciao Deb Juve, Amat, Phonix. Who is there? Gravos, that is also watching and reading a lot of comments on the channel. He's saying it's not a problem that Allegri is not bald. So many haters are idiot. I'm exaggerating, of course. But these are the things that I was hearing. First thing, maximum of likes. Hey, can we put a bit of maximum of likes for Juventus that won today? I'm happy because, we know it. The one of Bologna was the worst game of the season. Let's be honest and clear, it was the worst game of the season. I was depressed. I was crying. I was depressed. I needed this because on Monday we are playing Sassuolo. Pay attention. Pay attention to Sassuolo. Pay attention. They have nothing to ask to the Serie A. They will not relegate. They will not be first. They will not enter top 4. They are playing with free minds. Pay attention to Sassuolo because what they want now is the prestige of beating Juve in their stadium. So pay attention. If we had lost today, depression was open. After Bologna, depression was open, my friends. Depression would be open, and that's really dangerous. Simon, Villarreal, thank you for your donation, my friend. He said, ciao Beppe. That is a team. This is what the team needed. A boost of confidence. I was just speaking and explaining like that, so I'm happy that you are saying exactly the same. The whole squad was focused mentally and strong physically. I love you. Fino alla fine, Allegri in always. Just wait and be patient. But Allegri in always? No. Allegri in always? No. Because Allegri is the same as Pirlo, Sarri, Lippi, Ancelotti, Capello, Trapattoni. We are waiting for results. It's the same as Dybala. It's the same as Bernardeschi, as Vlahovic, as Agnelli, as Paratici. When you are playing for Juventus, you need to perform. I'm doing the same. I'm judged by people when I'm doing Twitch. If you're not performing, you're out. But you need also to understand the 360 degree. Why is someone giving a bit more time and why someone is not giving any time? But of course, time and resource are important. And today it's easier when we are reaching the final of Coppa Italia that we will try to celebrate all together because we have to take revenge. We have to take revenge versus Inter. And not only Inter, guys, because you can say whatever you want. I don't like to speak about referees, whatever you want, but we will have to play versus Inter and versus VAR because apparently the VAR, it's working for Inter. It's working. It's not working for Juve. That penalty on Morata today, that small push from Biraghi on Morata, I don't know. Probably Inter would have received it. We will go through the individual stats. Ciao GTA. Ciao, my friend. I love Zakaria, top player. I like him as well. We'll go through the stats immediately. Rise and Cross, thank you for the donation, my friend. Now it will be about being consistent. And 6 games to go. 5 in Serie A, 1 in Coppa Italia, we are sure. So we will play 6 more games, starting with Juventus Sassuolo. And I believe, I hope I'm not wrong, let me try to, I believe, guys, that it's the last game of the season, Juve Inter. I don't even know where we will play. Probably in Olimpico, in Rome. I don't know. But we have the chance to win a trophy. We have the chance. Ciao Nevio! Ciao Andrej! Stavros! I'm really proud of the team. Grande Juve. Guys, can we speak about the game now? After how long? After 10 minutes? Yes, we can. Now that the emotions are a bit gone. Ciao Andar. Andar is happy. Andar is happy. By the way, I saw from Andar, maybe I have to go into Twitter and find Andar, because I wanted to show you something, my friends. Wait, let me open it. Yeah, let me open it. Wait, because Andar today, I saw a tweet from him that was really, really great. He tweeted this one. This one. So apparently, if you go on Juventus.com, you can play We Are the Game if you are a member, or you can subscribe, and you can win. You have a chance to win a 4th shirt. So if you want to win that shirt, guys, thanks to Ander, he showed me. I didn't even know. You can play and you can try to win a 4th shirt. I love it. I really love the shirt that we have. So, grande Ander, thank you for telling us. Rabiot is growing and becoming dependable. But, you know, before going into the game, as I promised you that we have to speak about Rabiot, my problem with Rabiot is that Rabiot is able to. But why do I have to wait until end of March to see Rabiot playing like that? Can someone tell me, from the moment that we would have fixed a Rabiot from the first minute of the season, let's say the 5th game of the season, because he's taller, he needs a bit more time to enter in physical condition. If we are able to fix a Rabiot that is able to play from the first month of the season like that, and going a bit lower with his salary, I take Rabiot. I take Rabiot as a rotation player, someone that can deliver some performances. I don't believe it's enough. He had 3 years, and he always showed me that he's rising end of March, and that's not enough. Ciao Cyril, ciao MLG, my friend. We needed a victory, and we had it. Ciao Jose Angel. Shakin grande pieno, calma. Ciao Gravin again. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention 3 times. Ciao Dimash. So speaking about the game. Now you're on time, Dr. Sp. Perfect. So speaking about the game, my friends. Oh, wait, let me say hello to Mohammed Youssef. Ciao, my friend. Thank you for being here. He's saying winning with experience. Important, and we will have to speak about that. Absolutely important. Speaking about the game, that's an important one. Ciao, Jack Stallman. Good to be in the final. Ugly game, but no one will remember if we win the Coppa. Zakaria and Post, it's a love story. Another post from Zakaria today. Another one. He already scored with Juventus in the first game. Guys, this guy can be a phenomenal. I can tell you. Thank you about the donation. So speaking about the game, what do we want to do? We want to go to first the stats of the game. We can. Guys, there are a lot of things that I have again to do better. I was not prepared 100%. That's my own fault. So I have to do better with everything. So what do we see? What do we see? Juventus at 1-2-0. De Sciglio with a yellow card. He will miss the final. Unfortunately, he will miss it. And then we have a 32% possession for Juventus. That's absolutely not a lot. Absolutely not. In our home, 32% possession. It's not good. Is that the only stat that we have today to analyze? No. Because you see that in the contrast, in the duels, Juventus was equally with Fiorentina, interceptions 15, so double the interceptions as Fiorentina, offside 4 times, and there is a logic why. In terms of passes, because Fiorentina had 70% of possession, 573, where we had half of what they did, and this is also not okay. And on top of that, Juventus was not precise in their passes, 75% pass accuracy. This is something I can't accept of Juventus. Something that I really can't accept is 75% pass precision. This is not okay. For a team like Juve, this is not acceptable. Ciao Shatterstar. By the way, Perino was fantastic. I agree. Ciao Filippo Rosada. Ahmad Dale is there as well. So crossing accuracy a bit better with our crosses, but only 4 only 4 crosses. Why? Cuadrado was not starting, so it was not a pass to Cuadrado and let's see what happened. And inshallah, it was not that, because Cuadrado was not playing, because we opted for a 4-4-2, and guys, forget about it. It's not Rabiot that will go up and cross. Don't forget about Alexandro doing that work, because you know that Alexandro is not going up that much to cross, so forget about these guys. So we see it clearly, only 4 crosses. Fiorentina was desperate with 28, and I will explain also why. In terms of shots, 3 on target for Juventus, 5 for Fiorentina, and they came after the 1-0 at the end of the first half, and they came also and then they came also at the end of the game when they had to recuperate the game. 5 on target with 17 attempts, where if you really see when Juventus was in the game, when it was important, Fiorentina was not going on target at all. So these are for the big stats. Tony Spontano! What is he saying, Tony Spontano? Tony Spontano is saying, and then we will continue with the stats, with where we played and average position and so on. Tony Spontano, thank you for the donation, my friend, from Poland. Tony is saying, we are very happy, but I am worried about our strikers. Few chances wasted in bad style. Hope that Vlahovic will not downgrade. Forza Juve. By the way, guys, I'm doing something wrong here. I'm doing something wrong, because I'm using I was using a wrong thing here. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I was using another one. So here we are back. Guys, Vlahovic will not downgrade at all today. Vlahovic again. He tried. He had a beautiful attempt with that chip for Dragovski. I think it was offside, so it will not be counted. I think it was offside anyway. But he tried. He fought again. Igor knows him perfectly. We know it already because we already played versus Fiorentina. They cancelled him in terms of occasion. He was a bit alone, it's true, on top. And we know it. Without Dybala, without this creativity, Dybala is absolutely not in form. It was better when he entered the last 20 minutes of the game, but we know that it was difficult for him. He was totally alone. Morata tried to help, but a lot of time he came to also give some support to the team. I'm not worried about Vlahovic. Am I worried about our strikers offensively? Yes, but this is a problem since the beginning of the season that we are not able to solve. Why? Because our midfield is not even present. Today we had to play again with Danilo as a midfielder. Danilo didn't do really great. That goal was beautiful and I'm happy for him, but did he had a really great performance in the midfield? No, not really. A bad performance? Not even. But is it what we are expecting out of a midfielder? No. We have to be really clear and honest. At a certain moment at the end of the first half, I wished that he went again as a right back playing with Miretti. Guys, I said it on the live of Juve, that would have been an opportunity also because De Sciglio had a really disaster game in the first half. A disaster, De Sciglio. But I'm not worried about the future of our striker. I'm absolutely not worried about Vlahovic, about downgrading Vlahovic. That absolutely not. Am I worried about the end of the season? Yes, because or we are hitting the post, or we are not precise and we are not going towards the goal, or we are not even present. Today, it's another story. First of all, let me say thank you to a new member of the channel. We have Kaspars that is joining us. Thank you, Kaspars. Thank you. Play it again. Oh no, it was a Lorenzo. But Lorenzo just subscribed. But Kaspar, he became a member of the channel. I want to hear a sound. I will not move between. Sono un ultra bianco nero. Thank you, Kaspar, for joining the membership. Juventus today, they understood something. I was expecting a Fiorentina that would go immediately into the game all in, 100%, and they didn't. Look, these were the lineups with a 4-4-2 of Juventus, with Bernardeschi as a right winger, Rabiot as a left winger. Rabiot didn't play as a left winger. We will see it immediately. He didn't play on the left. He played centrally, but these were the lineups. 4-4-2 for Juve, 4-3-3 for Fiorentina. Fiorentina was making a total case because Castrovilli was injured. Hopefully he will recover soon, because I wish injuries to nobody, not even to my worst enemy. But look at all the injuries we have. Locatelli, McKennie, Arthur, Chiesa, Caio Giorgi, 5, huh? And the players that are coming, like Bonucci is coming from injury, Zakaria is coming from injury, and so on. Something we have to solve for next season. But they were making an history because of Castrovilli. It's true that they didn't play with Milenkovic and they didn't play with Piontek, but guys, it is what it is. So I was expecting a Fiorentina going really, really all in and to play. What happened? After the first minutes, we saw that Fiorentina, yes, they had the possession, but they couldn't find any way through Juventus. Juventus was really, really organized. At a certain moment, we started to defend a bit too much on the right side, because Fiorentina went on the right side and we were leaving too much space on the left. Fiorentina didn't understand it, and they were obsessed to go to the right side with Biraghi. Biraghi here, the number 3, that for the nearly all the game was really playing as an offensive right winger, or left winger. It didn't work because we were blocking everything, even if De Sciglio had a really bad game. That's what I believe, guys. What I believe, huh? If you're looking at the end of the game, the average positions of Juventus, we are in the black dots. What do you see? That, yes, it's true, Fiorentina with the average block was playing a lot higher than Juventus. This is a problem. But why did we play like that? Because we were actually advantaged with that first game that we scored 1 goal. 1-0 for Juventus. Fiorentina had to score. We knew that. We accepted to give them the ball, and we accepted to understand that we had to play totally differently. If you are looking at Fiorentina, look at Biraghi, as I told you, super high. Look at where Venuti is, super high. So that means that Juventus, they were intercepting that ball a lot of times, 15 times. Double more than Fiorentina with interception, and going to find or Morata or Vlahovic with these long balls. Counter-attack, try to find them, especially in the first half. And it worked. At a certain moment, Rabiot did a beautiful interception. We gave it to Morata, Morata with a cross, and then you had Biraghi, really bad deflection, and Federico Bernardeschi, boom, chest, goal. Amazing goal, again, versus his ex-team. Probably one of his last goals with Juventus. He already scored 2 this season, so he scored an important one. Grande Bernardeschi. And that was the way that Juventus wanted to play today. Italiano and Fiorentina were not able. At a certain moment in second half, they were playing a lot of time here. Ball left, right. All the balls were going to Amrabat. Amrabat, if you are looking at how many balls he touched, it's incredible, because he only played 1 half. Where is he? Amrabat, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he only played 45 minutes. 58 balls touched. When he entered in the second half, he did everything, Amrabat, but really sterile. Left, right. It didn't work because they were not able to find a position. Look, they tried on the left side of the field 37% of the time, then they tried to change centrally and on the right side, while Juventus, this time without Quadrado, they went on the left side to find the Morata, to even try with Alexandro. That was not going up that much, but we tried every time to go on the left. Not that much centrally for Juventus, but that's something we are used to. We know it. So that's what I wanted to tell. If you want to know who touched the most balls for Juventus, it's Alexandro with 48. It's not a mystery that we were attacking on the left. 48 balls. That's it. We didn't touch the ball a lot. 46 for Perin. Perin deserved today to be in that top 3. Can we do a poll for the man of the match? Yes. So man of the match, we go with Bernardeschi with a beautiful goal. We go with Perin. Who else? We can put De Ligt there, that played a really great game. And I want another one, and then I will continue to read your comments. A win is always welcome. We do not expect any less. I agree with that. Juventus, we have to win. When we don't win, we have to complain with respect and trying to find solutions. So I need a 4th one. Dalino didn't play great. Zakaria. Perin is there. I put Perin, Bernardeschi, De Ligt. I need a 4th one. Between Rabiot and Zakaria, guys. I'm waiting. I'm reading. A lot of people. It's difficult, huh? It's difficult. Ken. I see a lot of Rabiot. Let's put Rabiot there. Let's put Rabiot. Or midfield. I know. Zakaria or Rabiot, I know, it was hard. Huh? But I will tell you why I've put Rabiot, because Rabiot was present from the beginning of the game. And he was super precise. At the end of the first half, we had 95% pass precision, when you know that Juventus was at an average of 78 or something like that. Disaster, was really present, scored a beautiful goal that was cancelled because the shoulder was offside. Zakaria was not that present in that first half. He didn't touch a lot of balls, only 13, and he played a lot better in the second. So for the complete game, I would go for Rabiot over Zakaria. That's what I believe. De Ligt, I've put him. And so now the poll is on, guys, you can go. Perin, first half, he saved it with his hand. Boom, beautiful one. Second half, he did 2 big saves. If we go to the individual stats of Perin, my friends, he did really great. Huh? Really great. So let me go to the individual stats of Perin. Perin, 3 saves and big saves. Huh? Save success rate, 100%. He saved us a lot of time. Because if Fiorentina scores, it's hard. Huh? Because then you give belief and hope to Fiorentina. Something that we can't allow ourselves to give. Zakaria, 24 touches. You see? It's really not a lot. And maybe I need to refresh. Let me refresh, because sometimes, guys, sometimes it's not 100% correct if I don't refresh. So let me refresh. Now we can see if really or not he had 33, you see? 33 touches for Zakaria, 20 passes, 60% accuracy. You see, it's really not a lot. Huh? Even if he played great in that second half. 88% pass accuracy, 31 balls touches, 17 passes, 5 tackles for Rabiot. Total different numbers for Rabiot that offered quantity today again. A lot of quantity. Morata did a really great assist. He suffered for the team, but he couldn't bring what Dybala offered when he entered. Because when Dybala entered, you clearly saw that 25 touches, that he want to be involved, that he want to be that link between the midfield and Vlahovic. Vlahovic, for me, he played good. Didn't have a lot of chance. Was his ex-team. They know how he plays. They cancelled him, and we know that Vlahovic is suffering a bit because he's isolated. On top, there are men marking him with 2 men, Martinez, Igor, and then he's suffering. And then he's really suffering because he doesn't want to come back too much down. He doesn't want to drop down like Morata did in the beginning of the season, because you drop down and then you have a problem. Look at the average position we already spoke about, but look, no, we didn't here on the channel. Look at that block. Fiorentina really high, Vlahovic on top. He didn't want to come back too much. He started like that. Allegri told him, go up and stay up. Fight with Igor, fight with whatever you want, but stay up. And that's what he did. The problem is that we didn't have a lot of players coming up. And look at the second half. Look at that second half where Rabiot went on goal, cancelled. Danilo scored. Zakaria hit the post. In the first half, we were not able to go up. We were not able to go up with our midfielder. We were isolating Vlahovic too much on top. From the moment that we changed that, so not asking Vlahovic to come down, but to stay on top, our midfielder had the possibility to go up. So let me read a bit of what you are commenting, my friends. Zakaria, Rabiot, Bonucci, these are still for the thing. De Ligt should not be in the list. Yeah. Today, De Ligt, he woke up and he thought that he was Ronaldinho at a certain moment, by the way. Let me see. But De Ligt is having 11%. So the people are voting most for 49% for Perin, 21 for Bernardeschi, that played a good game, 19 for Rabiot, 12 for De Ligt now. Zakaria, not that good also. But he grew. And it's the second game that I see him growing. I would love to Zakaria to start immediately to have an impact much sooner. I agree. But then when he's on the ball, he's really precise. He has that strong pass that I love. I love when I hear that ball Bam. I don't like these soft missed balls because you don't know. You are not looking like you are secure and confident about your pass. I hate that. You are a football player. You did that since you are the age of 5 or 6. You need to put precision and power in that ball. That's what I want, and Zakaria is able to offer me that. Rabiot was great, but he refused to play open long ball. Hey, Rabiot is not a phenomenon. And don't forget, we are happy with his performances. Does he deserve 7 million a year? No. And on that one, we agree. Gravoj. It's so hard to choose between Bernardeschi and Rabiot. Hey, choices are important. Bernardeschi losing the poll. Beautyphobia. Ciao, my friend, King ADP, Sebastiano. Perin was great today. Celebrated the extension of his contract until 2025 as he should. Well done. Beppe, what the hell happened to Dybala? The guy is so slow. You know that I was pissed off at a certain moment because we were about to go in counter-attack and I don't know. He was walking with the ball on his feet. I didn't understand. What happened with Dybala? That's a long discussion. We already speak about that since 2 years, so we should know what happened with Dybala. Where in the past there was not a lot of excuses, this time, guys, what do you want? We know that one of the problems of Dybala is mental strength. We know that he's emotional, that he loves Juve and so on. From the moment that maybe tomorrow it will change, but from the moment that Juventus didn't extend him, it was hard for him to accept. And I don't know if mentally strong enough to finish as we should the season. So I was watching the last time his heat maps not entering the box and so on and so on. It's hard for him. I think he's fighting with his emotions. And as a top professional on the field, it's hard when you are mixing emotions with the moment that you have to deliver top performance. Is hard. We are lucky to have a backup keeper like Perin. I was saying the same today. Ciao, Mike. Ciao, chatters are generous with Perin. He was clearly the man of the match. Yeah, he was. He was. Because 3 amazing, big, beautiful saves. Morata was in the grass every time he was close to the defender. How weak is he? He's not a small kid. I need to understand that comment before saying things. I need to understand. Wait, Shatterstad is saying the same. Wasn't good today. But did he do a great performance? No, he didn't do a great performance. Of course not. The assist come from his side. Yes, is that enough for saying that he did a great performance? No. On this other side, we know that Morata, what do we have to expect from Morata? From that version of Morata that should have played better. We agree. But what do we have to expect from Morata? We have to expect from him someone that is opening the spaces for Vlahovic, someone that is battling, the one that is going and dropping down to open and to leave actually the possibility to Vlahovic to stay on top. Did he do that? Yes. Did he bring some quality? No. Shots on goal from Morata? 0. I'm expecting at least a 1 shot on target. He didn't. 22 touches, not enough for him. If we are looking the stats of Vlahovic, he did 26 touches and he played nearly all the game. So you see, it was a hard one for the strikers of Juventus when you are playing that game versus Fiorentina and you are giving them the ball. Then it's hard. It's true. It's true. Then I agree with Massimo that I would not take him back, but I partially agree. I would not take back Morata for 35 million. Forget about it. If Arsenal is saying to Atletico Madrid, we want him for 35 million, welcome. If they ask me 15 million for Morata, I take Morata. Because Morata will be a super sub. And a Morata super sub, I have no problem. Morata starter, I start having problems. Morata for 35 million, no way. No way. Let me check. Philip, grande Beppe as always. Berna resign at half of the salary for me. Yes, can learn from Toni Kroos if we get him. Nah, Bernardeschi, guys, it's over. I will finish this poll 47%. Guys, I'm happy. Yeah? I'm happy that Bernardeschi scored today. Great, whatever you want. But being here, I would not. Personally, I would not. you can't just in 4 years having like these kind of games one time every. And thank you to Bernardeschi, because without this goal I don't know if we would have been able to go into the final. But no, I would not go for the extension of Bernardeschi. Guys, if you want to extend him, let me know in the chat, but for me, no. Deligno instead of De Ligt. Morata missed the back heel pass from VD7. It's true. We agree, huh? We agree on that. I'm a bit back with the comments, so let me scroll a bit. Salernitana looking scary. Salernitana, I was speaking about it during live. They won 1-0 versus Udinese. I was speaking about it. Salernitana, they don't deserve to have that less point. They had 19 to now they have 22. They are last in Serie A. They will go in second division. No way for them to save themselves. But a lot of games they were fighting until the last minute versus Roma, versus a lot of teams. Today they won at the 93rd, but it's a team that probably deserves a lot better than what they did. Unfortunately for them, they were never able to finish the game. They won versus Udinese, that was in a good moment, that are safe, they will not relegate, they lost a bit maybe of motivation, they were in a great streak. It is what it is. Yeah, of course. When are we playing? Are we still playing versus Salernitana? I don't know, guys. Let me check, guys. So Juventus. Let me check. What are the fixtures? So we are playing versus Sassuolo, Venezia, Genoa, Lazio, and Fiorentina. No, we are not playing against them anymore. So we are good. We are good on that one. Luckily, let them fight and take points from everyone. Ciao, Paul. Beppe, explain this one for me. Some of our guys fall when they feel contact. Since the referee never called it against, why do they keep doing it? That's a problem of Morata, for example. That's a problem of Serie A. Because in Serie A, they always have been used that the referee is whistling at every single contrast. Now, since this year, they received the direction to let a bit more play. So it's not always happening, of course, but the referees are letting a bit more play to don't stop every time the game and so on and so on and so on. Our players have to get used to that. I'm pissed off, like Paul, when Cuadrado, not today, but I don't remember, but anyway, we know that Cuadrado is looking and searching in some situations to find a contact and fall easily. Morata is doing the same, especially with the physique of Morata. These are two players that are looking for the contact and they are trying to win these balls. I think it's wrong. You can do it from time to time. It can happen, but it's wrong. Fundamentally, it's wrong. Especially when you're seeing that the referees are not whistling them and you're losing the possession of the ball, and you can lose really big time because they are going in counter-attack. So why are they doing it? Because it's a really wrong habit that we have. Really wrong habit. In Italy, you know, I am Italian. I always watch the Italian commentators, and what they are saying is they did it with experience. They won the fall with experience. So the Italian culture a lot of time is they did something good. They praise them because they did it with experience. While in other leagues, they are probably saying, they are fooling, they are playing, they are simulating. While in Italian, they are quite praised. They are praised because they are playing with experience. Not blaming Morata, Maric, Savic, let's see next year. If we play Inter like the way we play it in the league, then we can win easily. But it depends, Sisman, because at the end we played versus Inter the last time we attacked and then we lost. We know how we lost. I don't want to come back on that one. But on the other hand, even if we attacked, we were not able to go on target and score. And that was a big problem versus Inter because, yes, we were robbed and whatever you want, but at the end, what matters is to score more than the other opposite. And if you are not even able to score one goal, penalty on Zakaria or not, whatever you want, we didn't score. So that's a problem. Then when we remember the Supercoppa, we lost it with a mistake, individual mistake of Alexandro. Guys, it will be a big final. I'm expecting a beautiful performance, but it's far away. So let's finish first Serie A, because that will be also decisive. Will we finish top 4? Yes or no? Super important, because if not, guys, I can tell you that can be a big problem. Love the Instagram Juve video celebration at the locker room. I can't show it here. I will watch later, but I'm happy. I'm happy for the guy. It was important. Di Maria, no, guys. I would, of course, if you tell me take Di Maria or Bernardeschi, Di Maria for 5 million or Bernardeschi for 4.5, I go for Di Maria for 1 year. But is it really necessary to go for Di Maria? I don't think so. Some players are not good enough for starter sub. We need 6-player change at least. But the first thing that we need is a change in the way that we are preparing our team. And I'm not even blaming only Allegri, guys, because we had the same problems with Pirlo. We had problems with Sarri. We had so many problems since years and years. Even Capello had injury problems. I remember, guys, I'm old. We have to find a solution. I don't know how, but we have to find a solution, because having every time the obligation to play with Danilo as a midfielder, Dybala half of the season out, that's a problem. That's a problem. Ken, I agree. I agree on Ken. Bernardeschi, I agree. Morata, I keep saying that if you give him for 50 million, I agree. You know why? Because, guys, don't forget, we will have to sub Dybala. What player? I don't know, but we have to sub him. Dybala. Ramsey, because we need to sub Ramsey. We will need to sub Bernardeschi, because he will leave. Chiesa will probably not start the season. We have a lot of left back. We need a left back. So you can't also go and buy everyone, because if you want to spend money for the replacement of Morata, if he goes away, you don't sell Morata because he's not yours. So you will go for free again to Atletico Madrid. So if you're looking at, if we can only spend 15 on Morata and him being the Bernardeschi actually on the bench, and having a starter, I would go for that. Because if you go away with Bernardeschi and go away Morata, if both of them they leave, you have to replace both of them. Guys, that costs a lot of money, eh? Ciao Sylvain. Amat, why no way for Salernitana? They have a game in hand and they have a direct game against Cagliari. Let me check. Maybe I was too fast, guys. Sometimes, you know better than me. So let me check. Serie A table. Guys, wait. So, they climbed up. They climbed up. So 5 games to go. It's true. You're right. 22. Venezia and Salernitana, they have a game in hand. If, let's say, Salernitana wins, they have 25. Let's say if they win versus Cagliari, guys, I'm sorry, you are correct. Let's see the fixtures. They are playing versus Fiorentina. Hopefully, they can win versus Fiorentina. That would be fantastic, so that Fiorentina, not only in Coppa Italia, but also in Serie A, they move away from us. Venezia, that's scontro diretto. And then they have Atalanta. We don't care about Atalanta. Cagliari, Empoli. Well, actually, they can do it. You are correct, Amat. You are correct. Locatelli back versus Sassuolo. I think it's too soon, Tony. I think it's too soon. Morata falls are stopping our attack, but Cuadrado falls rival attack. It's true. It's also true. Gabriel, ciao Gabriel! Beppe, to be honest, there is a beautiful connection between Vlahovic and Morata. Si va a Rome. We are going to Rome, fino alla fine. It's true, huh? Today it's true that we didn't see the biggest Morata, but it's also how we played versus a Fiorentina that was obliged to score. If you see where the block of Fiorentina was, and it's something that in a lot of games it's over because we are taking also the possession of the field. But today we went back in giving them the field, the block that would be offensive, because we knew that we didn't want to go with giving a lot of field to Fiorentina. Because if we would have attacked crazy and going for that first goal without having it on counter-attack, but if we would give that to Fiorentina, Fiorentina would probably have killed us in counter-attack. So that's also why probably Morata didn't offer a really great performance. I wish Morata would be more clinical inside the box, but he can't be more clinical if he's not even taking his chance to the goal. So first of all, start taking your chance of goal. Perin fire for Juve. Anthony, I would rather keep Rabiot than Arthur. You know that I was a believer of Arthur. Then Pirlo didn't want Arthur. He didn't want him because Pirlo was looking for a midfielder that was playing vertically. A midfielder that was able probably to do what Pirlo was doing when he was a midfielder as a regista. But he said immediately, he's not a regista. He's not a regista. He's one that is strong in protecting the ball, giving it really easily. He has 100% pass accuracy because he's playing easy. He's not taking any danger and so on and so on. And he was asking him to play differently. Pirlo was not going for Arthur. I believed in him. Allegri didn't believe in Arthur. At a certain moment he was obliged to play him. And when he played, some games he did well. A lot of games he didn't do well. So if you're telling me, who do we keep? If we are obliged to keep one, you know that if Rabiot wants to go lower with his salary, I would keep Rabiot. Because Arthur will never make the difference, guys. He will not. Even if I prefer Arthur as a player, probably it's not a player for Juve. And probably he will do really great in another team. Because I like him. I see potential in the guy. But it's not expressed at Juve. Ciao, Anthony. Yeah, I agree. Thomas Makluf, my friend, I don't believe it's over for Salernitana. No, I was wrong. I admitted it. Will be tough also in the relegation zone, with a lot of big historical teams that can go low. Cagliari, Genoa, pay attention. Love seeing Nedved and Agnelli celebrating the put away goal at the end. Yeah, I saw that as well in the stand, and that's beautiful. Guys, the last weeks, I didn't speak about it too much because I was not live, but the last weeks with all the people asking for the head of everyone, and then with Del Piero that was there, and then Lapo, Elkan tweet, and so on, was not an easy week in terms of pressure. We are used to pressure at Juventus, but it was not a nice, and we know it. If today we lost, mamma mia, what a disaster it would have been. 21 Dank, Allegri should throw away his old book and get a new one because he believes in balance, while we're supposed to look forward to score more goals when we have the opportunity. But at the end, I respect that 21. But who's going into the final with half of the team injured? It's the one that is looking for balance. In 2 games, Fiorentina was not able to score a single goal versus Juve. They were not able to score versus Juventus. So the one that is going to the final at the end is the result that counts. It's Allegri. Was it a beautiful, fantastic game today? No. But did we do mistakes? No. Today we didn't. Today we played because we wanted to go to the final and we are winning 2-0. Is it an attractive football? No, it's not. I'm speaking with my son. He's entering football world. He's looking, he's learning, and so on and so on. When we are looking at Liverpool, Manchester United, you can't compare. Liverpool, Manchester United, Liverpool, Manchester City. Beautiful games, entertaining games. Great, fantastic. We are far away from that. Do we want to arrive there? I hope so. Will that be possible with Allegri? Probably not. I agree with 21. But I don't agree that we have to say he should have put his old book away, blah, 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 blah. Look, guys, be realistic. Today we played with Danilo in the midfield. Danilo in the midfield. Because half of the team is injured. Because you are missing Chiesa for an entire season. Because your top player, quality player, is not motivated anymore. And when he's motivated, he's not able to do the difference. We're speaking about Dybala, guys. Today, Dybala was not ready to start the game. Today, we didn't play with Cuadrado. What do you want? At the end, you find a balance, you go through. If you would probably have played with that 4-2-3-1, you would have lost that balance and Fiorentina would have killed you. And that's the difference between a coach like Allegri that understood the moment because of experience and a trainer, great, that will have a super bright future as Italiano, and I hope so. But you saw that probably some people are maybe exaggerating too much because today, again, in the mud. And then you will tell, yes, but Juventus has a lot more quality players than Fiorentina. It's correct. Salary-wise, experience-wise, they are national team players. I agree with that. But today I didn't see a wow Fiorentina, as I didn't see a wow Fiorentina in the first leg in their home. Yes, Juventus was bad and we scored only with Cuadrado, with that cross with Venuti own goal. It's correct. Italiano, for me, he has a journey to do. He has a journey from Spezia. First, he started with the team in lower leagues. Spezia last year, fantastic job. Bigger team now with Fiorentina, fantastic job. The difference between Fiorentina last year and this year is incredible. Maybe they will even finish fourth. Maybe. Who knows? Fantastic job of him. I want him now to go in a Europe Cup, not in the Champions League, because then it's a problem for you. I would love them to see in Europa League. Why? Because that means that Italiano will have 2 games a week to train, and having that experience of managing 2 games a week. Maybe Commisso putting a bit of money on the table to have a bit more personality players, because managing Amrabat, with all the respect, is different than managing Cristiano Ronaldo. Tudor, that we all love. I love Tudor. He said it, word by word. He said, maybe I'm not the personality of coach for coaching a big team. How many coaches like that? Juric, Tudor, the same kind of coaches. Why? Because they are coaches that fist on the table, they are expecting all the players to listen the same way. They manage the players like we are the boss and you listen. Why in big clubs, a personality like Ibrahimovic, or you have it with him or not. At Juventus, big star players, or you have them with you or not. Look at Sarri. The players were not playing for him anymore. You need to have that experience as well. Ciao, David. David is saying, if Rabiot plays always like he does the last month, then I would gladly have him with a lower salary. But that's the problem. How can we know if we keep Rabiot even longer? How can we know that he will start like that? Because we are always in love with the last months of Rabiot. Love. I'm exaggerating. We are happy with the performance of Rabiot of the last months. But the season is longer than only 1 or 2 months. Ciao, my friend Cliff, Italiano future Juve manager. I hope so. By the way, speaking about Italiano, because the people, they listen to what they want. Italiano said, I would love to learn from Allegri. It's a coach I inspire myself with. Of course, he will have his Italian touch, Italian touch, whatever. It's a great one. I think, I'm not sure, I need to check, but I think he's also Juventino. Also Juventino, Italiano. I would love to have him. Process. Let him grow. Let him grow. Ciao, Abai. Oh, that's a long time ago that I didn't see Abai. Ciao, Abai, my friend. Thank you for the donation. Jay, he wasn't amazing, but Vlahovic evolved his play today. He moved away from his center backs to receive and play the ball some instead of just battling. I'm happy that you noticed that, because when he was playing versus Bremer, when he was playing versus Igor of Fiorentina, the first game, when he played versus who else? There were a few players that man marked him like that. He was a bit lost and he had some difficulties. And Allegri said the same. He needs to learn this kind of game because playing at Juve is not the same as playing at Fiorentina. It's a total different level of attention of the players and so on. He tried to evolve in his game. I'm super happy that you noticed that. He didn't score. It's true. I always want Vlahovic to score. Today it didn't happen. He tried to. One time, didn't have a lot of occasion because Juventus, they didn't went a lot of time on goal. But it's true that he changed, and he was probably also focusing on not only battling, but trying to unmark himself and playing better and moving away from the center backs. Guys, Abai, when you see Abai commenting, you know that he understands. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Victor, thank you for the donation. Juventus is taking the lead. Victor, grazie, my friend. If I can go against the grain, Juve played very well with what we had. We looked composed, controlled the match, looked dangerous on the counter. You know, there are two things that Juventus should never use as an excuse because we are Juventus. And it is, the first one is using the referees. Leave that to other teams, using the referees. And the injuries. Because the injuries, of course, you have two different types of injuries. Muscular, and that means that something went wrong with your preparation, with the way that you are training. Then you have the traumatic injuries. That means that you have bad luck, okay? So these two kind of things are not to be used, but they are part of the game as well. They are part of the game, and probably, you know why I'm pissed off with the different treatment that Inter is receiving to tell them here, win the league. Because if Juventus, how bad that we are this year, because we are bad and we are fourth and we deserve to be fourth. If we finish fifth, that means that we deserve to be fifth. If we are third, it's because we deserve to be third. If we won versus Inter with equal arms, probably we would have today in a different situation. And probably not. We don't know. But at least we would have tried. But we have to do better. Next year, we will have to do better. We will have to do better, 100%, in every type of things, because it's not normal. Let's go back to this. Wait. I agree with everything, guys. Oh, shit, damned. I closed it. Sorry, guys. I closed it. Let me launch it again. I'm sorry. Sorry, my friends. So, yes, here we are. So, if you are looking here, average positions, like it or not, we should not be that low. We should also not see 3 shots on target versus Fiorentina and giving them 5. We should not see Juventus with 32%. Then you always have all the excuses of the world, but we have to expect more. And this year, Allegri came in a difficult situation, had to rebuild, had to find balance, and it's okay. Okay, why not? Am I happy? No. Am I satisfied? No. Can I accept it? Yes. Next season, it's totally different. Cliff, Beppe, my friend, my favorite part of after matches is watching these. Hello to all the chat. I hope I can, hope everyone is doing well. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you, Cliff. Guys, Cliff, you have to follow him when he's speaking about Serie A, he's doing always an amazing job. My friend from Tottenham, I was watching, Matt, you lost 1-0, disaster, the last time, disaster. I don't know if you played meanwhile, but 1-0, it's a pity, guys. And then you are doing great, fantastic performance, then losing 1-0. You know that I support Kulusevski, I support Paratici, I support Bentancur, and Tottenham, I want them to do well because, ex-players that were never speaking bad about Juve, I continue to respect. Conte is something else, but I'm happy to see a bit of Juventinità there. And I converted someone that is starting to support also Juve outside of Tottenham. Grande Matt. One of Rabiot's great strength on this team is the reliability and staying healthy. He just needs to start his season a little stronger. I totally agree. I think I have a new chair. Mamma mia! The chair of Cliff. Bogdan Beppe, where is the Grodino? Wait, you know what? Let me take a Grodino to celebrate. That. Give me 1 second, guys. Mlaggio, I saw your comment. I will come back on your comment in a second. Let me take a Grodino. Give me 1 second, my friends.
La Juventus è in vantaggio.
I'm back, guys. Time for Grodino. Grodino time. Now it's Grodino time. When I have Grodino, look at that. That's the most beautiful sound. Here we are with the Grodino. Listen. Mamma mia, I love the Grodino. Here is the Grodino. I asked my wife, I said, go and find me a Grodino. Maximum of likes, my friend. We are back. The shirt is amazing. Already sold out. Pepe, looking at Real Madrid fitness, what do you think? I don't know who is there now, but it's Pintus. It's Pintus. Pintus is a phenomenon. Pintus is a phenomenon. Whatever you want to say. Last year was at Inter with Conte. Fantastic job. Pintus is a phenomenon. No, it was 2 years ago. I don't remember. Last year, I believe. Pintus is a phenomenon. It's true. Mlaggio, thank you for the donation, my friend. I heard about the possibility of Fagioli plus cash for Milinkovic-Savic. Yes or no? Hey, I heard two news, Mlaggio, about Milinkovic is, of course, a priority for Juve. But we know that dealing with Lotito is a pain in the ass for Juventus. Other teams, they can deal with Lotito. Lotito, from the moment that he has a player, is keeping it in that jail. So it's hard. And he will not negotiate with Juve. I heard Rovella plus cash for Milinkovic-Savic or Fagioli. I prefer personally Fagioli. Why? Because it's a beautiful story. He's a Juventino. He comes from our academy. He's doing an amazing, amazing Serie B, second division league. A beautiful season from him. So I would love to keep Fagioli. Rovella, he started really great, but he already has some small injuries. If we go to the history of Rovella on transfer market, by the way, transfer market made me really laugh because, super, the plusvalenza thing and so on. But if we go to Rovella, Nicolò, hey guys, if we go to the stats injury history, guys, this season he missed 8 games here, 1 game here, 3 games here, 4 games here in April. He's expected to come back end of April. It's already 4, 7, 8, 16 games, half of the season, guys. Muscular injury, then an unknown for 1 game, tight problems, okay, that happens, and then again a muscular injury. So 12 games of muscular injury. So if you're telling me Rovella for Milinkovic-Savic, plus cash, of course, I'm saying yes. If you're telling me Fagioli, I would love to keep him. I would love to keep him, but for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, guys, I would kill. I don't know if we will have the possibility to go for him, but Milinkovic-Savic, guys, I would love. Thank you for a donation, my friend. Mohammed, wait, let me say, only Beppe or Goat could keep 230 people in chat when he leaves. I don't know why people are staying. I go away, I go for taking Grodino. People are waiting for the Grodino time. You know, when it's Grodino time, it's party. By the way, I spoke with the people from Grodino. I said, sponsor me. Yeah, at least they said you have great taste, but we can't sponsor all the people that have great taste. Anyway, I'm making a free promotion for Grodino. They deserve it because it's fantastic Grodino. My friend Mohammed, thank you for a donation, my friend. Without super creative midfielder and right left backs, we can't solve the position problem. Linking play and breaking the rivals' lines is main issue. We have a lot, guys. We don't turn around it. We have a lot of issues. I'm happy that we were able to bring a bit of stability. I'm curious to see a Juventus with a team that is present, because look how we are suffering without Locatelli. That you are playing Locatelli as a box-to-box or like a defensive midfielders, regista, whatever you want. Guys, without Locatelli, we are suffering. Without McKennie, we are suffering. Without Chiesa, we are suffering. So I would love, and that's my first wish, like before, if you get me Pintus, that would be my top signing. If you buy me a guru, magician, that is able to put some magic on the players, I would say thank you, by the way. Grande Bernardeschi today. He played well as well. Not only the goal, he played well as well. I agree. Then super creative midfield. Without Dybala, my friends, we'll have to reinvent the way we play, because Dybala was there for 7 years. Ronaldo or not Ronaldo, Dybala, injured or not injured, Dybala was there for 7 seasons. So a new way of playing will be needed for Juventus. Totally different way of playing. So let's see. I'm super optimistic for next season. I already told it. I'm already super optimistic for next season. I'm just dreaming, because you say whatever you want. And if you are there, like a lot of people, like Alessio and so on, thank you for the donation, Mohammed, like Alessio, for example, and so on, that are there every single live, Mohammed Youssef, you know that I never promised you finishing first this season. Even when it was starting to look like it was possible, I said we don't have the team. We don't have the team to do it. On the other side, top 4, I said it's possible I said I would love to, but I'm scared. when we signed Zakaria and Vlahovic, I said now Juventus is obliged to go top 4. Before that, I even said I don't know how we will do it to finish top 4. Without Vlahovic and Zakaria, I didn't know how we would do to finish top 4. Now, I think we are obliged to, but is it a guarantee? I'm still scared, huh? Guys, if we lose versus Sassuolo, I hope not. I really hope not, but I'm scared. I'm scared of Juventus. I tell you the truth. At the moment, I am not confident. Because remember what I said, and people in the chat, they know. I said, a roller coaster of a season. Some great moments of Juventus, great. Great, we are speaking about 16 unbeaten games. Not performance-wise, but 16 unbeaten games is not bad. We were, from the return, from the second leg of the Serie A, we should be first and so on. So mathematically, you have to say that Juventus grew and did a lot better. But I'm always scared. I'm always scared, my friends. And if we are looking at a Juventus calendar, it's not an easy one. Look at the Juve. The fixtures are saying Sassuolo, not an easy one. Venezia, we drew versus them. We drew. Genoa, that will battle not to go in Serie B. Lazio and Fiorentina. Guys, they are not easy games. They are not easy games. On paper, everything looks, yes, okay. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. If you are looking at the can we see the table here? No, we have to go to Serie A. The table is saying that Roma is at minus how much? Minus 5. We lose versus Sassuolo. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. And they are at minus 2. Who are they playing against? Inter. That's beautiful. Let them draw again. Because I don't want Inter to win Serie A. Beppe, what is Pinter's transfer fee? I don't know. With the names we are linked in attack, I don't think we will upgrade. What are the names we are linked at the moment? Because I see 100 names linked to Juve. I saw Salah. Then we are growing. But Salah will not join. I saw Mbappe. But Mbappe will not join. I saw a bit more realistically Gabriel Jesus. I don't think he will join, but I think that Gabriel Jesus, we upgrade. Chiesa will be back, not from the start, but that will be an upgrade because we missed Chiesa this season. Raspadori, I'm still not 100% convinced that he's the man that we need at the moment. If you are speaking about Raspadori, I need to understand, is he a 10? Is he a left offensive trio player? I need to understand. Because I don't want to have Morata as a starter. Anthony, I told you guys, don't dream too much about Anthony. Why? Because yes, Juventus is following him, and that's great and super and everything you want to, but I saw his value, 35. Contract until 2025. I said, Ajax, they will ask money. They will ask a lot of money for Anthony. And no, because they are ready to accept 35 million euro. I said, no. Today, Manchester United, apparently, with Den Haag, they will go with 60 million euro. They don't even go with 40. I'm sure if they go with 40 to Ajax, Ajax will say yes. They go with 60 million euro. Juventus can't go with 60 million euro for Anthony. With all the respect, impossible to go for 60 million euro for Anthony. Haaland, 30 million euro salary for Manchester City. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? So Zaniolo, I loved the guy a lot, but I'm scared. Again, I don't know, by the way, his injury now. Is it serious or not? Because, again, injured the last game. He was dangerous and so on versus versus Napoli, sorry. I don't know. Injury history. 10 days. He already came back. So I don't know this time. I don't know. I didn't follow the injury of Zaniolo. Ciao, Chris. Hey, yeah, I'm doing well. Am I happy? I'm happy about the win. I'm happy about Juventus fighting for that win. I'm happy because it was versus a difficult Fiorentina. I take the win. I take the qualification. Next year, if we win like that, and if it's an isolated win, I'm okay. But if that's the standard, no. Thomas. Bari back in Serie B next year, my hometown. 3 of the last 5 games are away also. That's why I tell you guys, it's not guaranteed. Yeah? It's not guaranteed. Then don't tell me, because you know that I am known for being corporate. I believe in the management. I believe in the company. I believe in the marketing. I believe in whatever you want. I believe in the coach. I believe in the players. I believe fino alla fine, whatever. But this season, since the beginning, I'm telling you, I'm afraid. I am afraid. And until the mathematics will not tell me we are top 4, I will continue to be afraid. I hope it's just a feeling. But I'm scared. Arif, realistic. We already spoke about it. My friend Rob, we have to win the final, please. I hate Inter with every bone in my body. I believe that you are on the right channel to tell that. The final will be, guys, if I have to choose, I will tell you the truth. If I have to choose between top 4 or the final against Inter, I go with top 4. Then I don't care that we finish the last game with a loss versus Inter. Give me that top 4. I sign immediately with my with everything you want. I take my pen there. I sign. Top 4 is too crucial for me. Bad, not bad. I don't care. I want the top 4. Then, if we have to win, yes, I want to win. Of course. And that's another problem. Tornado YouTube. Do you think Juve could win the Coppa Italia, and will Dybala go to Milan or Inter? Dybala at the moment we don't know. Now the last rumors are saying, apparently from one side, the side of Sport Italia with Alfredo Pedulla, are saying that Dybala is more and more convinced to go to Inter. That he said also to his agent to stop speaking with other teams because he's convinced by Inter. Is that true or not? I don't know. I remember that Alfredo Pedulla, he knew that Sarri would join Juve. Long time ago, he was absolutely not wrong on that one. I know that he's also an Interista, Alfredo Pedulla, so he's apparently well informed. Is that true or not? I don't know. Winning the cup, yes, we can. We played the Supercoppa, we lost it because of ourselves. With Alexandro, we played versus them, not at equal arms, because at the end we lost with strange penalties and not penalty givens for you and so on. We can. One game, everything can happen. You can lose 4-0, you can win 1-0, you can win 4-0. A final is a final, guys. Ciao Wolf. I'm happy as well to be back with a victory. Can we speak about the ref today? But did he do something bad, the ref? Not really, not really. You can, of course you can if you want to. Dybala entered really bad in the game. Who will Roma play? Has to play against? Didn't I show it already? I don't remember. No, we didn't speak about it. So Roma will have to play Inter, then Leicester, and that's one of the benefits of Juventus, that they are still in that Conference League semi-final. Then Bologna, then again Leicester, Fiorentina, Venezia, Torino. So they have actually a big game versus Inter, a big game versus Fiorentina. And then you know that in Torino, last game of the season is never easy. So everything can happen. It's more important, of course. Lapo Elkan, he tweeted, sempre così, always like that, affamati, bistecca, Fiorentina, forza Juve, fino alla fine. Affamati means hungry, always like that, being hungry, and then he showed that Fiorentina steak. Why? Because la bistecca Fiorentina, the steak of Firenze, is a really, really well-known dish in Italy, in Firenze, and it's well-known quite around the world. So we did well. And I'm happy that today Lapo he spoke a bit good. But we love Lapo. And Lapo is a really, really big lover of Juve. He has the tattoo of Juve on his arm. He's crazy about Juve. I really appreciate Lapo. Sometimes he's tweeting a bit too fast. It is what it is, but great support. We are lucky to have people like Lapo, John, Andrea Agnelli, Ginevra. We are happy and proud to have people like that love Juventus, and we are not obliged to sell to Elliot, to people from Bahrain, to the owners of Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, Newcastle, because, they are big investors. They come, they invest, they want a new toy, and they invest big money, but do they have the same history, the same love? I don't know. Juventus can have some difficult times. Of course they can. We are in a difficult time at the moment, but we can't doubt about the love and the attachment of the ownerships from Juve. Then, do we do mistakes? Yes. Ciao Salah! Juve can win the cup and finish top 4. I will take your words, my friend. Speaking with Sylvain is saying, yes, top 4 is the priority. Saif, we had a trophy last year. Yes, 2, by the way, 2. Supercoppa and Coppa Italia. If you are a Juve vice captain and go to Inter, when you could go to so many teams, can you go to so many teams, Chris? That's an important question. Can you really go to so many teams? Real Madrid and Barcelona, they said no, they don't care. In UK, I'm not sure that he has, maybe he can go somewhere, but with the same role, be it center of the project, I don't know. Then it shows your real character. I love Dybala, but I'm 100% behind the decision from the board. I always said that I was 100% on that decision of the board on Dybala. I would have done it even earlier. Paratici tried even earlier, didn't work out. Let's see. Before judging Dybala, wait, maybe tomorrow he will go to Sevilla. We don't know. So let's see. I agree, Saif. I agree. Because Allegri is not untouchable. Huh? If next year, again, we are seeing what we are seeing this year, guys, you know that I will never say Allegri out, Sarri out, Pirlo out in the middle of the season. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to be Palermo, Cagliari, Bologna is quite loyal now with Mihailovic, but a lot of these teams, Moratti from Inter, that are changing every 6 months. Moratti, he went for Lippi, he changed him. He went for Gasperini, he didn't even start the Serie A. I don't want to be that club. You start a project, you finish the project. 1 year evaluation. Allegri said the same today. Guys, I told you, I repeat you, I'm not the biggest fan of Allegri. I respect what he did because he did big. 11 trophies in 5 years. You can tell, yes, but he took a team from Conte. It's true, but he did 5 years, 11 trophies. At a certain moment, it's gone. But there was no competition. If there was no competition last year. So, whatever. I respect. I'm not the biggest fan. I respect. But I say, you start a project of 1 year. At the end, you evaluate what went well, what went wrong, what were your objectives, you reached them, you didn't reach them, what did we see, and then you continue for 1 year or not. In the season, I don't want to say X out, Y out, Z out. At the end of the season, like I did for Pirlo last year. Dybala won't leave Italy. He loves it here, going Inter. I always said that Dybala, he doesn't want to go to the Premier League. Guys, if the Premier League, if he doesn't like it there, which is understandable, because the weather is not the same, because whatever you want. If the Premier League is not, if he is not interested in Premier League, if Real Madrid and Barcelona doesn't want him, he can only go to Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, that's one team, but they don't want him, apparently. Apparently, they prefer to go to Lautaro Martinez, and that's how they cash in or Lautaro Martinez can go to Tottenham, and that's how Inter will cash in. But I'm not sure that Atletico Madrid wants him. So how many options do you have? Paris Saint-Germain. At Paris Saint-Germain, there is Messi. And in Argentina, they are not even playing because Messi is playing. Dybala is not there. So limited choices. Huh? I think that if you're eliminating teams, and the reason why, you don't have a lot more choice than Milan and Inter, guys. Huh? Now maybe that Milan will be able, with the new ownerships, to pay the salary of Dybala, even 10 million euro. Why not? I don't know. Allegri ha azzeccato l'impossibile. He found the impossible. It's true. Allegri, what did he say today? You will see me on the Juventus bench for the next 3 years. I'm sorry to have lost the direct match against Inter because that match decided the Serie A. Nice. I don't know if he really will stay 3 years or not, but I can guarantee you, except of an earthquake, and you never know in life, but you really had 0.0001%, except of that, Allegri is there next year. You like him or you don't like him, he will be there. And I believe personally, not being even his biggest fan, that it's the correct decision. I believe. Ciao Beppe, ciao Cecilia. Always there, always happy when I see Cecilia in the chat. We need to fight against cyberbullying, no more Kulusevski cases, and to promote the Juve songs. It's not acceptable to dominate Bologna fans for a single second. Pay attention, because then people, they will change narratives and so on about Kulusevski. First of all, playing at Juventus, it's totally different, because the pressure at Juventus, it's not the same at Parma or Atalanta. First of all, playing in a Juventus that is in a difficult moment, like we were with Pirlo, like we are this year with Allegri, is even more difficult. It's hard. And the supporters are right to criticize players if they are not performing. They are right to criticize the management, the coach, because not everything is beautiful. And when you support Juventus, you also support Juventus because you want the team to win and you want the best of the team. I totally understand that. What I don't like, but that's my opinion, guys, is when we start 2 days before and we are shit, and we will lose, and why are we playing? And if it's Allegri, and he will miss every choice, when we are seeing the lineup, and look, and Bernardeschi is playing, mamma mia, Bernardeschi and De Sciglio on the same side, these are, what do you want, guys? Midfield, Danilo, Rabiot, and Zakaria will play, mamma mia, Danilo, okay, if I had the possibility to play with Kroos, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, and Pogba, I will play with these three, but they are not there, so you have to do, and that's the problem. Kulusevski, every time that he was touching a ball, boo, disaster, bad. Now, on the other hand, playing at Juventus, you have to be strong, first of all, here, in your mind. So, it's not only because of the fans, it's also because of Kulusevski that was not strong enough to resist at the pressure of a club like Juventus. Look, by miracle at Tottenham, he changed because he freed his mind, because the guy, he has talent. He has a lot of talent. Criticism is okay. Then, if you take a target, boom, and you kill him, that's something that I don't appreciate. And that's what we do with a lot of players. Huh? They start, and we want the young players, we want Miretti, we want Sule, we want Ake, we want this, we want Felix Correa. Look, where is Felix Correa? He didn't even play a single minute with Parma. He didn't play because he's not ready enough, he was not capable enough. Then Parma is a different situation because they did a disaster year, they changed coach and so on. Felix Correa, last year, people were telling me he needs to be a starter. I said, pay attention, wait, he's not ready, he's too skinny, he needs a bit of more, he needs to be a starter. Then when he's playing, criticism. So, guys, Kulusevski and Juve, it was a match that didn't work. For the best of Kulusevski, for the best of Juventus. It is what it is. We have to get over it. So, Kulusevski leaving, I'm happy that he's feeling happy now. I always wish the best for the players. But it is. This is what it is, guys. So, he was not ready for Juve. And the fans, they exaggerated as well. Because I'm sure that with some players with a bit more of trust and support, they would have done differently. By the way, because I was about to miss him, Guido Gencarelli, thank you for renewing the subscription on the channel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Guido. He's saying, Ciao Beppe, I just joined now. Just one step left in Coppa. Revenge to the 0-1 loss against Inter. Juve, forza Juve per sempre. Ciao Guido. Grande, grande, grande Guido. Ciao Punzara. TikTok man. Always there. Ciao. See you later, Siamak. Ciao, my friend. Dybala ain't worth 10 million a year. It's a lot of money, guys. Ciao Amat, we're saying grande Juve, grande Beppe, let's go and win that cup. Allegri had to deal with Ronaldo drama, injuries, lack of a big goal scorer, and a mediocre midfielder. Plus all the injuries, you said. They are putting the pieces together and he knows how to win. I have faith. I agree. Aldo, 0.001%. So what you are telling us is that next year, no Allegri on the bench and Mbappe on the pitch for you. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I already danced today. When there was the goal of Danilo, I danced on the Juve channel. Guys, 1 hour 30 of live. I'm super happy because, my new computer last time, disaster. It was not because, I had the computer and I was scared because I went live and it stopped and so on. Disaster. I changed the computer, I received a new one, and then what happened is I tested the few live, it was okay, went on the Juve channel for the game versus Bologna, halftime, boom, out. I was scared it was the computer, but it was all the street. Now I did the live today, was okay on the Juve channel, 2 hours 30, now I'm here for 1 hour 30. Hopefully it continue like that, because that's the worst feeling ever. At a certain moment, you need also a bit of money, guys. He was not happy. He was not happy. Guys, it's over, I believe. I nearly finished my Grodino. It's true, Michelle. It's true. So, 230 likes. Grande, ragazzi. Grande new computer. Hopefully, because I bought a new one. I really bought a new one. A lot of money for a computer. It's really a great computer. I was satisfied. Everything was perfect. Going live at a certain moment, randomly, reboot. I don't know. Because of security, of too much power on the graphic card. I don't know. Disaster. You spent a lot, and I can guarantee you a lot of money on the new background, lightnings, the camera, do everything. You have a new computer, top computer, boom. Disaster. And you don't know. So, top shirt. So what can we say? Before saying buonanotte to the people. Tornado, do you think Mbappe is joining Juve? No, he will not join Juve, guys. No, he will not join Juve. How will I? Not really. Wolf is saying a lot of Grodino. There is still a lot of Grodino. How will I react if Dybala go to Inter? I will, of course, be a bit sad. Of course. Like Vidal going to Inter. But I understand, guys. I understand. No, I will not be angry or whatever. It's football. It's football, and it is what it is, guys. No, no. It's a yeah. I have the graphic card. I will tell you. The GeForce RTX 3070. That's it's a Lenovo, but the graphic card is amazing. Amazing. Buonanotte, Chris. Jeff, buonanotte. I'm in the minority, but I think the fourth kit is a disaster, Bebe. No, it looks like something a hippie or a liberal art student would come up with. But no, you are not in the minority, because I remember when the images came out, the people were hating it. But that's something that I learned personally is you have different sort of peoples in the earth. You have the trendsetters. I'm not a trendsetter, okay? Have the trendsetters, and then you have the early adopters. Then you have, and these two are considered, the one that are going really early. Trendsetters, who are putting the trend, and the early adopters. Then you have the mass, and then you finish also with the no-sayers. They don't want. Whatever. They see something, Grodino. Never tasted, I don't like. Why? Because it's small, because it's orange, I don't like orange, I don't like. Then you have people that are seeing this, oh, it looks good, I will try. You see? So you have different kind of people, early adopters, trendsetters, no-sayers. So I know that a lot of people, they are afraid of something new. They see an image, they react, they don't like. I'm an early adopter. I'm in that early stage. So whatever you show me, it's not true that I have no opinion, but most of the time when you're showing me something controversial, something that it's different, I will probably say, hey, I like, there is something, why not? I love it, I made a video about it, the explanation why I love storytelling, the explanation why, that I work in fashion, I work for big brands and so on. So I love the story. But one of the key words of the shirts in the storytelling is also that they are saying that the shirt is looking for differentiation, to accept being different as a people. That's the message behind the shirt. Accepting being different, So the shirt is totally different. By the way, I love this one. That is going really like this. I really love that. But accepting being different means also that I am accepting, or Juventus is accepting that you love and you don't love the shirt. So you are not in a minority that you like or you don't like. It's just an opinion. And in fashion, like in a lot of things, you are never wrong, because it's what you are feeling. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. The only thing that I'm always saying is wait a bit before going in extreme, like, oh, no. Or maybe wait a bit before saying, wow, everything is beautiful and perfect. But yeah, it's like that. We are human. Huh? We love, we don't love. I personally really like it, not as a first shirt, probably not as a second shirt, but for a fourth shirt that is inspired by a street artist. Don't forget that I would love to go with a shirt like that in the summer around a beautiful shirt. I like. I was looking in the whole Torino for a Grodino, never found. That's not possible. Mamma mia. How is that possible? You have to ask. In a bar. Whatever Juventus players are wearing, I am wearing. Grande Marian. Totally agree, it's not bad to try something new. But you are a Libra. Who was speaking about me being a Libra? Wait, I am one of those. If Juve win in the kit, I love it. Yeah, we drew. Wait, someone said you're a Libra. I don't find the comment anymore. How is it possible? I saw a comment. Here, Mark. You are a Libra. Very balanced, Beppe. Thanks for all you do. No, it's true. I'm a Libra. Has advantages also the flaws of a Libra. Sometimes I can't choose. That's a big problem. in stupid things, because I'm a manager, so I'm used also to take bold decisions. Yes, no, but for example, who to invite on the channel, this one yes, this one no. I can take harsh and bold decisions. When it's like stupid things, I'm really, really bad. If you're asking me what's your favorite shirt, I don't know. Of Juve, I don't know. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's the other. I can't choose. If you're telling me who's your top 11 of Juve, favorite start, I have difficulties. I have difficulties to choose. It's really hard, but that's a trait of personality. I can't. Favorite music style, boo, I don't know. I like everything. Favorite artist, I like all the art. No, all the artists. I have difficulties. It's hard. Of course, where do you want to find the Grodino? Alessio, to my big happiness, I found some Grodino in the fridge of my nonna during Easter. You see? It's a basic. It's a basic. Of course, guys, this one will be a phenomenon. You know, I was speaking with Marco, my friend Marco Messina, and he said you have a really strange choice. You have a really strange choice of choosing the shirts. I said, this guy will be a phenomenon. Today, when he hit the post, I was pissed off, because I wanted to tell him, guy, you're criticizing my choice of Zakaria. And look at the goal he scored. He didn't. The song is only when we are doing Mercato. I didn't even plan it. It's not prepared, Michel. The Mercato song. So guys, it's over, I believe. Buonanotte Michel, Sylvain. With the song. If you want it, guys, I can play it. You want the song? Let me know if you want the song, then I can fix it really fast. Wait. Let me know if you want. I can play it in the outro. I can play it in the outro for 1 minute. Wait. Let me organize this. Wait, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Wait. So this one I have to take away. Okay. So, when we say goodbye for 1 minute, the people that wants to, they remain on the channel. Maximum of like. We are about to hit the 250 likes. Put a maximum of like. I will already say goodbye to you guys, and so that you can hear the song. And by the way, we have one of the voices that are in the chat. We are speaking about Wolf this. That's the auto-tuned in the second part of the song. So first you have my great friend that started with the song, and then you have Wolf D. So Max starting with the song, and Wolf that do the second part of the song. I'm not singing on it. So if you want to, we do it in the outro. Thank you to Michelle, to Wasi, to Mr. Dax, to everyone. Ciao, buonanotte a tutti. We start with the Mercato song before saying goodbye. Buonanotte, forza, Juve.
Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. Mercato is crazy tonight. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy.